CEO Money is sponsored by WF News 1 Incorporated. Views and opinions heard on CEO Money are not necessarily the opinion of this station or its management. Material on this program is intended for general information only and should not be taken as specific investment, tax, or legal advice.
Welcome to CEO Money, with your hosts Michael Yorba and Mervyn Price, interviewing private and publicly traded industry titans. It's a fast-paced show focusing on CEO achievement stories, industry breakthroughs, disruptive technology, and emerging growth companies. CEO Money keeps you ahead of the curve on private and public equity trends you can't get anywhere else. We deliver tomorrow's trade today. And now, here's your hosts, Michael Yorba and Mervyn Price.
Welcome to CEO Money. I'm Michael Yorba and Mervyn Price. Mervyn, welcome back to the show.
Hello.
All right, we have got a great health and wellness show for you on Tuesday again. All right, first guest is Dr. Raj, world-renowned sports surgeon and stem cell specialist, coming to us from Beverly Hills. Dr. Raj, welcome to the show.
Thank you. How are you today?
Great. For those people that haven't heard of you yet, give us a brief of who you are, what your company does, and then I'll dive right into the stem cell
So I'm
topic.
an orthopedic surgeon in Beverly Hills, California. I have a satellite practice also in Dubai. I am board certified, and I specialize in sports and joint injuries. I treat a lot of celebrities, VIPs, international patients, and your everyday person who's suffering from joint pain. My practice is based in Beverly Hills, so I'm blessed with a great variety of patients, from movie stars to politicians to bodyguards to athletes, and just like I said, your everyday person.
Great. Now that is quite the resume. All right, Dr. Raj, let me jump right in there and ask you a few questions about this stem cell specialty. You're known for helping many professionals and many athletes using stem cell therapy. Can you bring that out for us?
Yeah, I mean, so what are stem cells? First of all, stem cells are cells that can transform into any different type of cells in their body. So these are cells that are not determined. So, for example, when we break our bones or cut our skin, we take it for granted that we heal. But the reason why we heal is because we have these stem cells flowing through our bloodstream that become bone, that become skin, that become tendon upon signals. So there are signals of deficiencies that alert these cells to transform into bone, tendon, and muscle. So the whole concept of stem cell therapy is, how do we take an area and accelerate regeneration? How do we turn back time? And that's exactly what I'm working on now, turning back time. So I will, someone who has a knee injury or a hip injury, what we do is we take these stem cells and in concentrated forms from your bone marrow or from amniotic and inject it into a site. So it's an attack beyond belief, and these cells will repair and regenerate.
Is there an average time, or that depends on the situation, for healing when you go through this process?
Well, this is actually incredible technology. So average time, I mean, it can start from day one for up to a year.
Okay.
So imagine taking cartilage that's worn away and regenerating cartilage, making new cartilage. This is this whole concept. This has been proven in labs. This has been proven in studies where we can regenerate cartilage. We could take an arthritic knee and maintain you and prevent you from having a knee replacement with injections.
Dr. Raj, this is Mervyn. You're also renowned to having expertise in nutrition and dieting. Dr. Raj, glutathione and tumeric are big buzzwords in the health industry right now. Tell me why.
Yeah, they're my buzzwords too. I mean, I'm a big proponent, again, we damage our bodies. Anti-inflammatories that we take, naproxen, Movic, all of those anti-inflammatories that are common are killing us. And there are cardiovascular side effects, high blood pressure, stroke, heart attacks with this, kidney side effects, liver side effects. Your GI system bleeds. So, I mean, there's a multitude of these side effects to control our pain. So suddenly we have glutathione, turmeric. They're both natural-based anti-inflammatories, but they're also antioxidants. So suddenly you have a medication that will reduce your inflammation, that will be good for your body, that's an antioxidant, that reverses cell damage. So it does the opposite of what anti-inflammatories do. So I have a new pill that's coming out. It's called Restore. It's a combination of glutathione, turmeric, and a stem cell activator. So the purpose of this is to deal with pain, take off the 70 million people in the U.S. who are on anti-inflammatories, and not only do that, but provide good to their body, reverse damage, and anti-aging effects.
Now, we've got about 3 or 4 minutes left in the segment. Can you give us some examples, some extreme examples of people that came to you with these injuries that you've healed? I don't need any names because, as we go forward, you may be bringing other people on the show that are of notoriety, but I do want specifics for the audience so that it can drive it home with what you're talking about now.
Oh, 100%. So I had a A-list actor. You probably see him on my website. I won't mention his name, but he came to me just because he was desperate. He was told he needed a shoulder replacement, probably only age 50. A shoulder replacement's pretty drastic. You have no function, okay? So he's living in severe pain. So he came to me for an alternative solution. Looked at him, and at this point he's gone to Harvard, Johns Hopkins, Sweden, to like top shoulder replacement specialists. They all said, yes, yes, yes. He was living, he couldn't exist without pain. Every day was painful. Every time he lifted his shoulder, moved it, he was literally in tears. When he came to me, what I did is I proposed stem cell therapy. So I took stem cells from his pelvis, isolated these pure stem cells from his bone marrow. It's a FDA-accepted technique because it's an autologous injection, meaning I'm injecting your own body products. As long as I don't take it home and mix special ingredients with it, I can do it. So immediately in the operating room, I injected his shoulder, broke some scar tissue, and he had significant relief. To this day, it's probably 5 years later. Aside from a few touch-ups here and there because of his lifestyle, he was throwing a baseball at close to 70 miles an hour, so without pain.
Wow. All right. So the actual recovery time from you starting to him being able to throw that baseball again, give us an example of what that time frame looked like.
Well, that was about a year. I mean, it's a combination of factors.
Right.
Like I said, this is not the magic wand and what people want because you have to do the work, too.
Well, it's reality.
If you can't move your shoulder,
you're right.
I mean, the reality is what happens to those muscles? You do have to go to physical therapy. You do have to rehab it. I can help you so much. And as long as you're motivated to go the rest of the way for rehab, then it's a win-win situation. And that's why I carefully select my patients. The ones who expect the magic wand and want to do no work, it's not going to work.
I get it.
But for those who want to make a change and who want to avoid big surgeries, so this is revolutionary in terms of probably the best invention since antibiotic because we've got issues like HIV, diabetes, Parkinson's. Right now they're looking at stem cell potential treatments for it.
All right, we've got about a minute. We've got about a minute left, and I don't want to cut you off. But you're going to come back on the show again. You're going to bring some of your celebrities with you so that we can talk about their success stories in working with you, right?
Perfect. I would love to.
All right. Before we go, though, please give everybody contact information so that they can reach out to you, because I personally know somebody that's using stem cell surgery process, here in Dallas, but there are other people outside that would love to know how to reach out to you, how to get healed using your methodologies.
Okay, so my website is www.drhipandknee.com. For our medications, it's sportssurgeonsla.com. So that encompasses our medication Restore, Rejuvenate, and Soothe, which are sports joint-based pain medications. Instagram at DRRAJ, pretty simple. And those are the best ways to get a hold of me.
Great. Dr. Raj, thanks for being on the show. Wish you continued success with healing people, and we'll talk to you real soon.
Great. No problem. Thank you, too.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Dr. Raj, world-renowned sports surgeon and stem cell specialist, sportssurgeonla.com. Coming up next, Kevin Weir, Chief Operating Officer of Atherna Aviation Group. We'll be right back.
Atheris.
Atheris, thank you. CEO Money.